Hi, my name is Jonathan Williams, and in this video I will be teaching you how to implement PECS phases 1 through 3. Phase 1 teaches a basic request, Phase 2 teaches traveling when requesting, and Phase 3 teaches discrimination between pictures. First, let's go over the materials. You'll need a board or PECS book, Velcro, pictures of items, and then items that correspond with the pictures. So when implementing PECS phases 1 through 3, you want to have two instructors. One is going to be the communication partner, who the child makes their exchanges with, hands the pictures to, gets the items from, all that stuff. And then you also want to have a back prompter, who is just a silent person sitting behind the child, ready to guide them to make the correct responses when needed. So let's say you have a child who is very interested in toy cars. You'll place a picture on your PECS board, and the communication partner will sit opposite of the learner and entice them with the toy. Be like, oh, this toy car is so much fun, it drives so fast, it's really cool. Most likely what will happen is your learner will reach for the car, like this. This is when your back prompter comes in. They will just silently take the learner's hand, guide it to the picture, use as little or as much prompting as needed, and then guide the learner to exchange the picture with the communication partner. The communication partner will then take the picture, and the back prompter will guide the learner to tap the picture. When they do this, the communication partner should label the item, say toy car, and then they will hand them the item that they requested. Initially, you hand it to them for a short period of time, and then take it away and entice them to request again. Ideally, they should be able to request independently. With some learners, this just might mean that the amount of prompting needed will gradually decrease until they can do it independently. I'm just going to go over really briefly because it's really easy to implement. So after phase 1, your child should be consistent with requesting with just a single picture. So then, instead of moving to 2 pictures, first we also want to teach the child that they can move around the room and walk to whoever that they want to request for an item. So what you want to do is take their board or book or whatever that they're using and just move it around the room and then wait for them to request. And when they go to make a request, you would either guide them or gesture to wherever their book or board is. So I just want to go over that very briefly. I think for your situation, phases 1 and 3 will be the most helpful, but we also want to make sure that we teach them to travel. So lastly, I'm going to go over phase 3, which is discrimination. In this phase, we're going to implement what is called a correspondence check, which is just making sure that the child is requesting for what they actually want. You don't have to implement a correspondence check for every request, but you want to do it every now and then just to make sure that they're requesting accurately. Or if you notice that they're requesting an item but pushing it away when you present it, then that means that they're not discriminating. So then you want to make sure that the next time you make sure that they're discriminating. So you're going to start with 2 pictures on your board. I have ball and toy car. And then I also am going to have the items on me. So when the child goes to request, say they request toy car, hand it to me. You don't say the name of the item when you're doing a correspondence check. You just go, and then you're going to take both items, present the items, and just say, take it. If the child requested toy car and reaches for toy car, then you would hand it to them and allow them to play with it. If they requested for toy car but reached for the ball, then you're not going to allow access to either of the items. You'll remove both and then prompt them to request again. When this happens, your back prompter should immediately guide the child's hand to the picture of the item that they wanted, and then prompt the exchange. So they'll hand you ball. When they tap the item, again, you don't say the name of it. Then you present both items again and say, take it. This time they should take the ball that or the item that they requested. So in this phase, you also want to make sure that you're moving the pictures around. So say we started with ball and toy car here. So after each request, you're going to move them around so that way they're not just memorizing where the picture is, you're actually getting them to pay attention to it. So you want to switch sides, switch which one is closer, stuff like that, just to make sure that they're looking at the picture and not the placement. So you're going to keep doing this until that your learner is to the point where they are consistently requesting for the item that they actually want. I hope this training has been really helpful for you guys, and I hope it really helps.